Jack and Dave rolling, boots on the ground. Big Rooster Media making their rounds. Tackling water wars, rights in a bind. Speaking the truth, leaving no one behind.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Mike.
Hey, what's up, Klamath Falls? This is Dave.
It's a little blustery today.
Yeah, it's kind of like Eeyore weather. This is not. This is almost May, mid-April.
April.
This is not. No bueno. No bueno.
I mean, unless it's going to dump rain and make up for what we haven't gotten over the winter months, which I didn't get.
I don't want that much water.
Let's just go to 70 degrees and cut our losses.
Right.
All right, sir.
All right. Well, so let's see. So since 2003, Klamath Falls has had a camera system. Now, before you get all whatever, they don't take live video. They take snapshots. And what this does is help investigations, Amber Alerts. It's all this, I'll call it background stuff to make Klamath a little bit easier to manage and maybe prosecute on, kidnapping and kidnapping investigations. So what they do is they take snapshots, and of course they use AI to get license plates and makes and models and timestamps of when you cross the intersection or wherever they're at. There's supposedly about 6 cameras but in the network here, but they've been getting some heat. Like I'm all, let's see, how do I put this? I don't want to be in England, but I think snapshots and timestamps, that's not really a bad thing, unless you are nefarious of activities, I guess. I don't know. They had a town hall. They had a little on these cameras that's popping up.
And my first inclination is to remind folks that there's a lot of copper wiring leading to those.
Well,
Copper wiring. Valuable. I'm sorry. Can I do the counterpoint?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
It's an infringement on my privacy as a private citizen driving around. I don't want to be tracked, photographed, or whatever. I know that Joe Blow on the street corner is doing a video or a news story or whatever, and I happen to roll by. That's going to happen. I don't want to be monitored.
Well, and so that is you are correct. So it's a Fourth Amendment infringement, but I can play the devil's advocate. I mean, yeah.
And I get that side of the story as well. I do.
Kidnapping. No, I get it. It's a hard, and that's maybe why they had a meeting. I don't know if they're calling it a town hall.
Patrol officers are for? Oh wait, we don't have those.
Yeah. Well, I think this is city.
Okay.
I think this is city. Anyway, maybe this will be our question. So, what do you guys feel about that? Does it help? Does it infringe your Fourth Amendment?
Really expensive copper wiring.
I'm on the fence. I see it both ways, especially if it's not a live feed. If it's just getting, I'll call it data, whatever. If it's a license plate, make and model, timestamp, blink.
I read an article on this not that long ago, conveniently enough. Yeah, but they can put your patterns together. Where you go, when you go there, what you're doing.
I get it.
And I'm not doing anything nefarious, but
well, at least I didn't bring up flatulence like I did last time. So. Anyway, what do you guys think? Comment on the video or bigroostermedia@gmail. I can ride it both ways. I just
I hear you. I'm not. I get the usefulness of it. I just have a hard time buying into the, I want to call it, innocence side of things. Oh, we're not doing anything to infringe on anybody, and maybe you are, maybe you're not. I struggle with that.
Well, and just okay to speak on the layers of cameras. So, I'll call it a business. When a business hires flock cameras for this, flock cameras will offer a portfolio of maybe surveillance.
That's the key word, right?
Well, okay, so there you go. So, do you want still pictures or data or make, model, time? Do you want timestamps? That's package A. You want full live video of you can spot the assailant or whatever coming down the camera A and then going to camera B in a bigger city. We got him all the way from the crime scene to his house.
Right.
That's the grande package, I'll call it. So it depends on where Klamath put that package money. I'll give you that one, but yeah, there is.
I would like to see the payoff. How many crimes has this solved?
Correct.
Yeah, that's where it comes in. Because what happens when Kotek decides, well, we're only going to let you drive X amount of miles because we're on the Green New Deal,
Right.
and yeah, my brother down there in California, Mr. Newsom, decides that
Drive one way to Salem and
yeah, and so it's a slippery slope. It might sound ridiculous now.
Definitely.
15 years ago, it would have sounded ridiculous to say, hey, we're going to put cameras up and surveil all the traffic going in and around town. That, to me, would have been maybe 20 years ago. But
chopping my wiener off would be one of those, too. But anyway, 20 years ago, I'm just saying.
All right. But where does this lead to? And it's just, I feel like we're slowly getting more. I don't know where that came from and what's happening, but
well, just look at the lifestyle 20
every
years
time you
ago.
give up an inch of freedom, they'll take a mile.
Or give you a mile. Oh.
Hey, I get you. Yeah, if you're allotted that travel time.
Anyway, all right, what you got?
Bolt
enough for that one.
Transportation, yeah. We just got off of a rant episode that you'll see tomorrow. And we're still a little heated over that, I think. Bolt Transportation company here in town, Bolt Taxi Company is actually what they're called. They actually have monthly rideshare plans now. They have an unlimited plan, which gives you up to 2 rides per day in town for $180 a month. So 2 rides a day for a month, $180. They have that's their unlimited plan. They have their plus plan, which is $80 a month, and that just gets you 10 rides a month in town. And then the basic plan is $40 a month, and that's 5 rides per month, again in town. It's cancelable anytime. In town rides only. Unused rides do not roll over. So it's if you don't have a car or don't license, and I'm not judging, I'm just saying if you don't have a license, it's an option. So that's Bolt Transportation, and yeah, they give you some options as far as ways to get around. $180 a month for the unlimited thing is a lot cheaper than just about any car payment you're going to find nowadays. So it's an option.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, 2 Klamath County's airports are getting some funding, so I guess $27 million is being released for 25 airports, and 2 of which are in Klamath County. The Chiloquin State Airport is getting about $490,000 to reseal. Let's see, 4,200 square yards of their runway, and also the Klamath Lake County Regional. It's getting about, I'll call it $280,000 to rehabilitate 9,800 square yards of their pavement. So continuing on, and that's a weird one for the Klamath County because that is kind of county Air Force.
Cohabitate.
Yeah, But anyway, good news. Sounds like the whole state is getting some airport revamping.
Well, it seems if trends are still following, the Chiloquin Airport has actually gotten a bit busier. It was not probably 7, 8 years ago now. There was a rebranding or rethinking at the Klamath Falls Airport, Kingsley, and you could put up a hangar, all that, but ultimately, even if you invested and built the hangar, it became property of the airport. So you might have, $100,000 invested in the facility that you parked your airplane in, but became part of the airport.
Mm.
And so a lot of people didn't like that idea. And so, yeah, inconvenient or not, they began to branch out to there actually is an airport down in Malin, on the south side of Malin, small,
Yep.
but there is one there. And then also the one in Chiloquin, and people began to branch out and park their personal aircraft there. So it's good to see at least the Chiloquin one is getting some funding. I don't know. Maybe the one in Malin didn't need it, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I didn't see them on the list for the 25 anyway. Yeah, because even Lake County, the Christmas Valley Airport is getting some money. But yeah, that's definitely further than Malin. So
I've definitely seen some new buildings over the years popping up at both Malin and Chiloquin. So I suspect that might be why they're getting some funding. But it's good.
Yeah.
Good to see.
Back to you.
All right. April 28th is your deadline to register to vote for these. And I have they're not midterms. What are these preliminary elections? I keep losing the word. Anyway, elections coming up in May. Your preliminaries. April 28th, is your last day to register for those. So just I got the hiccups. You'll have to forgive me. But just a friendly reminder.
All right. Well, and the rest is food stuff. So, it is what it is. So, DeCabra is getting some heat. They are let's see. They open at 7 a.m. and they close whenever steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
because
open.
a steakhouse needs to be open at 7 a.m.
You can have your steak and eggs.
Anyway, so yeah, scaling back things, they seem to be getting some heat for pretty much the same, I'll call it practices that Why Not did. Not getting W-2s or work-related forms, I guess,
Forms.
1099s or W-2s or whatever they're supposed to be giving out. They're not giving out.
Let me guess, they're not paying employees either.
Yeah, not paying employees.
It's almost like it's the same people.
The switcheroo from, I was scheduled to come in this day. Oh, well, Paul's coming in. You can't come in today. So, yeah, weird schedules, weird tax records. And I think I know I brought this up on a previous episode. The building did not sell. So when you have Bob back there holding the strings on that building, practices are still the same.
Would you call it same shift, different day? Their name? Same shift, different name. Yeah. Paul's coming in, not you.
Right. I get you. But so, yeah, the background stuff. And I'm not, you can fill in the blank. There's no steak house that opens at 7 a.m. Maybe I'll get some product at 7 a.m. I'm just saying you're not getting a steak and egg burrito at 7 a.m. Just a theory out there. But yeah,
what you're talking about.
When you open a business, unless you buy that building, you are still going to be under the practices of that building owner. And unfortunately, seem maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I'm not deep diving here. That dude can make a burger. I'm not saying the food is horrible at that place. It's just the background.
The treatment of the employees not so.
Right. I don't know. The Gotham City crap or whatever you want to call it is still going on in the background. And that's unfortunate.
Got the Riddler's lair upstairs.
Yeah, I don't know how you dig out from that spot, but
Yeah.
another news, that's
I got some good stuff on food.
yeah, let's get into that cuz yeah, I have good food stuff also.
So I threw a review out on the Big Rooster page over this past weekend. My wife and I went to Lito's Pastaria, and we were greeted by Ian, who super nice guy. I had a chicken parmesan sandwich, and my wife had the meatball sandwich. And I am not joking. That chicken breast or chicken fillet on that sandwich that I got was covered the plate almost completely from side to side, and just great food. 31 bucks for both of us for lunch with drinks, which honestly I've paid $32 not that long ago at Arby's for a couple of sandwiches. This quality of food, it justifies, I hate to say it, it justifies more than what you pay for it. They're doing a great job over there. Meatballs, they're smoked, which is kind of a cool twist on things. Caught me off guard. My wife's like, "You got to try this." I'm like, "All right." And it took me a second. She couldn't place the flavor right away, but I'm like, "Oh, those are smoked." And we called Ian over, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we smoke them ourselves." So fantastic food, relaxed atmosphere. It's at 1401 Esplanade, where the old Chelly's restaurant was. They remodeled the inside. It's really clean. Um, Give them a shot. It's really good food. And they have entrees. They have sandwiches. They've got a nice selection of things to choose from.
Well, and that does speak volumes. I mean, if you can what they always call that. If you can what is that? Undersell and over deliver?
Right? Yeah.
That is the best restaurant and really approach to life. But yeah, if you can talk little, carry a big bat, whatever it is, that speaks volume for a place. So
I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm a fan of Italianos.
right,
This food is on par, if not a little better than what I've had over there.
awesome.
And I'm not downplaying Italianos. I think it's a great restaurant, great food. These guys are right there with them. They're going to give them a run for their money. It's good stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, in some, I'll call it the Mexican flair. So I indulged in Fuego taco truck, which is in the asphalt area. I don't know what you call it. Old parking lot of South 6 in Summers. Bright red taco truck. You can't miss it. But I've sampled both the carne asada and the pastor tacos, and man, one thing Klamath does is Mexican food correctly, and he is, if not at the top of the list. Coming out of a food truck, but another, I guess, to tie the stories together, over delivery on the price and just a taco. Oh, it's incredible. So yeah, I had the El Pastor, little thin layer of course, pork, but the pineapple on top of the taco with some guacamole. It is incredible. So I do have to get over to Lito's. You got me going on that one before the show, but a lot of good options.
There are. I love. I mean, it used to be you called him a roach coach, right? Because it was
Yeah. I
way
mean,
back, way.
yeah.
back
Oh
in the
yeah.
day. And
Yeah.
I love that they have improved so much because the quality of food you get off of food trucks now, a lot of them is restaurant grade food. It's fantastic stuff. and it just gives more options. My buddy Chris has the mac and cheese stuff and between two buns truck or trailer, and all of those are just when you can go to a mobile restaurant, for lack of a better way to put it, and get a Wagyu hamburger or something. I mean, or some killer Al Pastor, or yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I like this whole trailer or food truck vibe. Pretty cool.
Well, and Klamath does have some solid food selections. So we were just talking about Lulu's on Main before the show, but yeah, all the food trucks. What is it? Tina's Pizza is another good one.
Yeah.
The Thai place in across from the fairgrounds there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Yeah, we eat there quite a bit too. So
Klamath is definitely a foodie town.
it's kind of crazy. And that's kind of just blown up in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah,
it's nice. I love it. Well, sir, I think that's all I got. I would invite you guys. Please stay tuned tomorrow. There will be a spotlight episode, and we'll just call it it's a Dave and Mike spotlight episode. Just leave it at that. We just address a lot of what's going on in Klamath County. It started out as a What's Up Klamath Falls episode. We just kind of
producer Bill couldn't.
we hung a hard left and riffed it, and we share our opinions on a lot in the political climate that's going on right now, and we'd like to get your feedback too. So please check that one out tomorrow. And then, of course, day drinking on Thursday on Rumble. Rumble thing's working out pretty well. That the day drinking show is getting as many or more views on Rumble as what it got on YouTube here. Sorry, YouTube censors, so don't blank me out. But
Well, and I'll just give kudos to all fans or supporters or whatever. Every number we do, Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, it's all hitting plateaus in one way or another. But it all comes back to you guys. I mean, we see you guys in public at a car show or the whiskey tasting at Jay's. It's a small town, and we are seen. It's nice.
check, we're 700 plus followers. Thank you. Makes a difference. Gives us motivation.
Right.
So, yep. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I said, please stay tuned for tomorrow's. If nothing else, I think you'll be entertained. But I would love to get your feedback. I guess we'll leave it at that, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Bill kind of let us fly on that one, and we're appreciating it for now. We'll see where it goes.
Thanks,
see
Bill.
where it goes.
All right, you guys. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to you again next Tuesday.
All right. See ya.